It is Jessica Chastain. Jessica, I just watched the movie last night. It was so beautiful. You were so incredible in it. And the spirit, the sincerity of this woman, I just didn't. She was the butt of jokes for so many years. And what this film did was humanize her in a way that that we hope art would always do.
Oh, that makes me so happy you've said that. I worked on telling her story for 10 years.
Yes.
So I got to study her for a really long time. And the one thing that I really responded to was her radical acts of love, and that she loved fully, and I'm going to make it emotional talking about it. She loved fully and emotionally and earnestly. And in society right now, we celebrate cynicism, and that was the opposite of who she was. And so I wanted to celebrate that.
There is a really powerful scene that you've talked about in the film where in the 1980s she did an interview with a minister, gay minister, an openly gay minister who was living with AIDS. And it was very controversial for a televangelist at that time to do that interview and to do it with love and to talk about that radical love that you just mentioned. And I always think about Cornel West, who always talks about being a Christian, and like being a Christian is about radical love. So how important do you think that message is right now, that message of radical love, no matter what your religion is?
Oh, it's everything. I mean, she turned her back on conservative evangelicals, and she brought Steve Peters onto her show, and she reminded Christians what it means to be Christian, and that you love without judgment, and you love love. I mean, it's really, it was a beautiful thing she did. It was incredibly brave, and she remained an advocate for the LGBTQ community until she died. And so I wanted to celebrate that. I wanted to celebrate her act of bravery, and it's really important right now when there's so much us and them. There's so much about the other, and this idea that, like, why can't we love without judgment? Why can't we stop seeing the other and instead see ourselves in the other?
Absolutely. I always say it's our job to love and God's job to judge. You sang in this film, and you sang beautifully in this film, but you've also said that singing is like, you'd rather like be naked on camera than sing. So how did you prepare? You sounded great. What was the process? Because you were incredible.
Thank you. Well, she's someone who ministered through song. It was really important for me to figure out how to sing like her. I worked with David Cobb, who's an incredible music producer in Nashville, who did A Star Is Born. So he works with real singers. And I just studied. I listened to her albums over and over again, and I drank a lot of bourbon because I am such a shy person. And I was like, I gotta get over this and just understand that people can make fun of me, and that's on them. And I'm just gonna do whatever I can to celebrate this woman. And she loved to sing, so here we go.
Instead of making fun of you, they're celebrating you with your nomination tonight. Congratulations. Have the best time ever. I love the film. I'm so happy for you and proud of you.